what is happening, people of the internet? This is J coming at you with another video. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about how Final Fantasy 15 has been up to, what they've been up to lately. Now I left the collabs and two more stuff, such as the Final Fantasy Royal Edition is being sold early, and Hajime Tabata wanting to ask fans how they want the story. I saved it all up for this video, so let's just dive straight into it. So let's talk about the collabs. Noctis is now Gordon Freeman apparently, but if you look at the like to dislike ratio, it's not that bad actually. It's pretty good, but yeah, that's just one of the many collabs that Final Fantasy 15 is known for, right? We got Tekken, we got a lot of stuff. We got Tekken, Assassin's Creed, King's Knight, you know, stuff you would expect except for, you know, Assassin's Creed and Tekken. But King's Knight is pretty obvious it would collab, and even Justice Monster 5. But it doesn't even end there. Oh no, it does not end there. There was another collab, one that really was hated by fans, and that is The Sims 4. Yes, somebody tell me, why did they make this? Why did they make the collab for The Sims 4 and Final Fantasy 15? Look at this like to dislike ratio. Like, wow, whoa, that is a bad, oh damn. And you know what, it's something that I cannot wrap my head around, why Final Fantasy is always collabing with various people that we never expect them to collab with. Like, the only stuff that I think that they will collab from now on is more Neo Automata, because, you know, they only did the MP3 player. I think they should have done more for Neo Automata. Then there's also Kingdom Hearts 3. That's if Noctis is in Kingdom Hearts 3. We know Final Fantasy 15 might do a festival for Kingdom Hearts 3. But the one that's most likely to happen, but I know a lot of people don't actually want it to happen, is a Tekken, if there's a Tekken festival, because, you know, Noctis is in Tekken 7. So, you know, what will Tekken and Final Fantasy 15 have together? We don't know. But those collabs I'm fine with. But the Sims, dude, the goddamn Sims. Oh, this is just the worst idea ever. Seriously, Final Fantasy 15, get a grip. But you know what, there's more stuff to talk about, such as Hajime Tabata, so let's just dive straight into what the man has to say. Hajime Tabata asks if fans would like new endings to the game. If you have not played the game and want to go in blind, especially with the implementation release on the Windows Edition and the Royal Edition, keep in mind the rest of the post includes possible spoilers, so you've been warned. So interestingly, a report by Twitter user, I don't know what that is, he asked the fans in attendance if they like to see a happy ending and a super bad ending. Considering that Final Fantasy 15 is going to have additional content all the way into 2019, it wouldn't be surprising if branch endings were added to satisfy those who felt unfulfilled by what we originally got. While this guy couldn't obviously go into detail, and I like the original ending, I can say I wouldn't really enjoy a happy ending to conclude this adventure with a smile. That being said, we should keep in mind that we don't know the purpose behind this question, and we should not consider this as a promise that said new endings will actually come. Now, this is actually interesting because I don't know why they would want to do this unless it's alternate timelines, something similar to, I don't know, Final Fantasy Type 0, because, you know, that was not canon. The different endings were not canon. But Final Fantasy 15, already with episode Ignis, it divided the fan base of whether or not there should be a good ending, whether or not there should be a bad ending, and which was the true ending, which was not the true ending. We'll get more into that in another video, but now let's finally go into the Royal Edition Early Access. Final Fantasy Royal Edition has early release date internationally. It continues on by saying Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition for the PS4 and Xbox One is now available in selected countries. almost 3 days before the official release date for March 6, you can play Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition early if you reside in the Middle East. Images posted by retailers in regions on Instagram show off copies of the game for sale. This isn't the first time Square Enix's games have been subjected to street date break. In the past, both Final Fantasy 15 and the Zodiac Age for Final Fantasy 12 had both found their ways to store shelves earlier the world over. Hopefully, we know soon enough if the content slatted for the Final Fantasy 15 Royal Edition is on disc or in code form, and what kind of patches is there. Reason being, the base game needs a 21GB update, and the entire game with its DLCs cloaking in a close to 150 gigs on the Xbox One X. We wonder how much of burden this edition would be on your bandwidth. Square Enix hasn't confirmed what existing owners of Final Fantasy would have to pay to upgrade to the Royal Edition either. It's amusing that with just a couple of days till its official release, so little is known about what is undoubtedly the company's flagship title. And here are the copies for a certain store. Now, of course, I am not going to show the person's face practically because I don't want him to get fired. And you know what? The cover is still amazing. I mean, I love that cover. It's awesome. Like the X and the V with the old Noctis in there, and then behind that it's just normal Noctis. I love that. Like, oh dude, that is better than the box art on the original game. Like, dude, this is just amazing. I can't stop looking at this, but I have to sadly I'm going to have to come back and look at this image by itself. Anyway guys, that is it for this video. Please let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about all of these? Do you think it's good that Final Fantasy 15 is collabing with freaking everything that exists now? What next? Is Prompto gonna wear a Spider-Man outfit? Do you think Hajime Tabata should just keep the ending normal, or do you want a happy ending, or do you want a super bad ending? Personally, I want the super bad ending. I have no idea why, but you know what? We're gonna see why. And then finally, do you think it's fair that some countries get it early and some don't? Let me know in the comment section below. Do you have a copy of the Royal Edition as yet? Let me know in the comment section below. Anyway guys, that is it for this video. Please leave a like, helps me a lot. Comment down in the comment section what you guys think, and share with friends because sharing is caring. And most importantly, subscribe to become a fellow Lightning Bolt. Anyway guys, that is it for this video, and as always, this is Lightning H8. Blaze out.